Hi, welcome to Power Brains. Are you interested in learning some more techniques?
Kailash, all the time you have taught us many techniques. So
Okay.
can you tell me how to use it in my studies?
Okay, now at least you have come to that awareness. Now you want to apply the techniques.
Yes.
Now you are interested more than the knowledge than the application, right?
Application.
That's what expecting. As you said, just knowledge is not important. You should know how to apply that knowledge
Exactly.
into action, right?
Right.
So whatever you've known, now you want to apply,
Want to apply this?
right? See this, all the time for the students, the book was looking like a dangerous object, right?
Right.
Before going to school itself, somebody might have told, oh, you have to study hard, you have to study hard, you have to work hard, then only you can remember, right?
Yes.
That's why most of the students, whenever they look at the book, they'll get fear.
Exactly.
Same thing it has happened for you?
Yes, same
Right.
thing happened for me. Whenever I look at this book, I get scared.
Okay. Do you study?
I do study.
Okay. Now tell me, generally, anything if you want to remember, what method you use?
Usually I buy heart or I write and remember.
Write and remember,
Okay.
right? Actually, let me tell you, my friends, there are different study methods. You know the different types of study methods?
No, I don't know different methods
Okay.
of studies.
Only you may be knowing mugging up or by hearting.
By hearting.
Actually, let me tell you, my friend, that is the toughest type of study methods. Let me repeat once again, by hearting is the toughest method of studying. Reason is it takes a lot of time. If you want to remember any information by using the by hearting method, it takes a lot of time. And it is painful also. Today, first let us discuss what are the different types of study methods. If you know the study methods, then you can start applying the study methods. Right?
Okay.
You want to know?
Yes, I want to know.
Just you want to know or you want to apply?
I want to apply it too.
Good. In the study methods, there are different types of study methods. The study methods, first method is ingenious method. First is
Ingenious.
ingenious method. Second is judicious method. Judicious.
Okay. Judicious method.
Third method is mechanical method. Now we are going to discuss all these three things. One is ingenious method, second is judicious method, third is mechanical method.
Okay.
First let us discuss about ingenious method.
Okay, Kailash, tell me what is this ingenious method?
Okay, ingenious method. See the word ingenious. That means the genius
Genius.
inside you.
Oh,
Okay?
yes.
So in this method what happening is just you are using the genius which inside you. So in this method you are not at all using any pen, you are not using pencil, you are not using the paper, you are not using any outside material. Just everything in your mind only you will be doing, you can learn. Some people say this method, creative method of learning. Actually this is the most powerful method of learning. When you apply this method you can remember anything very easily.
But how it's possible?
How it's possible?
Yes.
Yeah. Shall I give some practical examples?
Please.
Right. Now let me check it out. Okay. I got one word. Cartel.
Cartel.
Cartel. Do you know the meaning of the word? Cartel?
No.
Okay. Let me explain you. Cartel means group of business people coming together and creating monopoly in certain field is called cartel.
Cartel. Okay.
Let me repeat once again. Cartel means group of business people coming
Okay.
together and creating monopoly in certain field is called cartel.
Okay. Cartel.
How you can remember the meaning? Generally, you will be by hearting.
Yes.
Today, let me tell you one easy technique. Here, in the ingenious method, there are different types of ingenious methods are there. One method is the linking method. Do you know how to do the linking?
Yes.
For the linking, first is posture. Second is visualization. Third is the story.
Story.
Story should be in
A, B, and C.
A for,
Action.
B for,
Big or small.
C for,
Crazy.
right. By applying this linking, we can remember the meaning of the words. For example, let us see cartel. Okay, first see that whenever you are seeing the word, see that can you turn that into pictures? Best is as we discussed, anything if you turn into pictures, brain can remember very well.
Brain can remember.
What happens when you are by hearting, only audio files are going, you are not visualizing the picture, right?
Right.
Even when you are by hearting, suppose if anything goes like a picture form, you can remember. Let us see. Cartel. Now tell me, when I'm saying cartel, what pictures they are coming to your mind?
Maybe car and some telephone.
Okay, good. See that cartel. Now what you have to do is cartel. Visualize there is one big car.
Okay.
See that there is one big car in ABC. See that on top of the car there is one big telephone. Old model telephone.
Okay.
Yeah. See that car and telephone. On top of the telephone, now you have got the word cartel. Picture has come.
Cartel, yes.
Meaning is group of business people coming together. Imagine some business people, like you can imagine Anil Ambani, Mukesh Ambani, Lakshmi Mittal, Tata, all these people, they came and they started playing Monopoly on the telephone.
Sure.
Have you seen? Cartel means group of business people. Can you see the group of business people?
Yes.
What they are doing now? Playing Monopoly.
Monopoly.
So that cartel means group of business people coming together and creating Monopoly. Like this, can you remember?
Yes.
And let me give you some more word. Okay. For example, like this, you can understand the meaning of different words. What you can do is, you can take one dictionary, see the meanings, visualize like this, so that easily you can improve your vocabulary. Now let us come to one more thing. This is about vocabulary you can improve. Next is, do you know photo?
Photo means maybe photo.
Good. Okay, at least the photo, you are getting the image. Photo means, in Spanish, duck.
Oh,
D-U-C-K, duck.
duck.
Batak.
Okay.
Now, tell me, photo, duck. What are the images it has come into your mind?
One is photo.
Okay.
Regular photo.
Yeah.
The other one is duck.
Duck.
Maybe
Now-
a photo of a duck.
Yes. What you can do is you can link between photo and duck. Imagine you are gone to Spain. You asked one person, take my photograph. Instead of photo, he started giving the
Ducks.
ducks. Right?
Yes.
Or you can visualize, see that there is one big photo. From the photo, one live duck is coming out.
Okay.
Right? Photo means duck.
Four. Okay. Duck.
Right. Let me give one more word from Spanish language.
Okay.
Vavo.
Vavo.
Okay. Vavo means, do you know the meaning of vavo?
I don't know the exact meaning of.
Okay, you may
vavo.
not be knowing. Okay. When I am saying vavo, which picture is just coming to your mind?
Maybe van or waves.
Yeah. It can be like a waves
Yes.
or Volvo bus.
Volvo bus.
See that vavo means eggs. Eggs means anda.
Okay.
Imagine you are in a Spain. Now visualize between vavo and eggs. How you can create the story?
Vavo is something like waves,
Oh.
and it's eggs flowing on the waves.
Good. What you can do is imagine big waves are coming. On the waves, big size, very big size, eggs are floating. So whenever you go to Spain, when the waves are coming, along with the waves, eggs also comes. That means vavo means
Eggs.
eggs. Like this, you can learn different languages. Let it be any language. It can be Indian language or foreign language. The best thing is, whenever you are saying the picture, whatever the picture it has come into your mind, grab that picture. And that picture need not be in English. It can be from your mother tongue also. The pronunciation, some pictures it may come in your mother tongue, visualize that pictures, right?
Yes.
Like this, you can learn any different languages. Okay?
Okay.
So now you got the benefit of, one is vocabulary, second is learning different languages by using the linking.
Okay.
Because it is creative method, you will never forget.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
easy to remember.
Right. Next is, now you said that you want to, for practical application.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you one name. Like some students, you may be studying history or some other subjects. You may have to remember a lot of names,
Yes.
right? For example, let me give you one name, Badruddin Tyabji.
Badruddin Tyagji.
Okay, I'll repeat once again. Badruddin Tyabji. Do you know the
Badruddin
person name?
Tyabji. Not really.
Have you heard? Okay, right. Actually, he is one freedom fighter.
Okay.
In history, what happened is lot of confusion names will be coming. In history, as well as some other subject like a scientist names and all.
Right.
Difficult subjects. How you can remember? Earlier I was in West Bengal. West Bengal people, they are facing a lot of difficulty to understand South Indian names. Whereas the same thing, South Indians, they face difficulty to remember North Indian names.
Indian names.
And our Indians will feel difficulty in remembering Russian names. Russians feel difficulty when they are remembering Indian names.
Indian names.
Right?
Yes.
By applying this technique, we can remember. Now see that the word is so big. Badruddin Tyabji. Now let me ask you one question.
Okay.
Anything complicated, you have to make it simple. For example, how to eat big cake? Suppose you are having big cake. How to eat a big cake?
How to cut it and eat.
Cut into pieces, right?
Yes.
Same the way, whenever anything looks like a complicated, make into simple. That's why it is said, yard by yard, life is hard. Inch by inch, life is pinch.
Right.
Yes, no?
Yes.
For example, I'll say, from Bangalore to Hyderabad, I want to drive a car. If I see, Bangalore to Hyderabad distance is 560 kilometers. How can I drive? Then it looks like a difficult task.
Yes.
Suppose if I split into pieces, for example, I can say, okay, what's the big deal? From Bangalore to Chikbalapur, it is only 55 kilometers. From Chikbalapur to Bagepalli, it's only 40 kilometers. From Bagepalli to Penugonda, it is once again it may be 50 kilometers. From Penugonda to Anantapur, 80 kilometers. From Anantapur to Gutti, 55 kilometers. From Gutti to Kurnool, it may be hardly 70 to 80 kilometers. From Kurnool to Jadcherla, it's around 100 kilometers. From Jadcherla to Shadnagar, 38 kilometers. From Shadnagar to Hyderabad, 55 kilometers. Like this, if I split, easily I can drive the car.
Wow, your memory is wonderful.
See that when I split like this, what I can plan is, okay, early morning 4 o'clock I am starting at Bangalore. So I can guess, okay, by 8 o'clock I may be near Penugonda. I can have breakfast, just enjoy the beauty. Then I can have some break at Anantapur, I can have break at Jadcherla, like this.
Right.
Have seen?
Yes.
That's why it is said, yard by yard, life is hard. Inch by inch, life is pinch. Same thing, my friends. When you look at the entire textbook like a task, it looks like a big and boredom. Best thing is, already they have divided into lessons. The lessons divided into sub-paragraphs or subtopics. Subtopics also you can divide so that day by day you can improve. Clear?
Right.
In your school, they are not told you to learn very first day to learn the alphabets, to learn the words, to learn the sentences. No, they come step by step. Same thing, let us check it out. Now let us come to this word,
Okay.
Badruddin Tyabji.
Badruddin Tyabji.
See that the big word Badruddin Tyabji.
Okay.
Now looking like a complicated. Let us cut into pieces. Like bad, rude, din, Tyabji. See that? Bad,
Bad,
rude,
rude,
din,
then,
Tyabji.
G.
See that? Now you can visualize by this. Now you are cut into pieces. All the small pieces turn into pictures. Like imagine, bad, rude, Dinbar in Thailand eating a bhaji. He is Badruddin Tyabji. Yeah?
Bad, rude.
Dinbar. Din means entire day.
Okay.
In
then.
Thailand eating a bhaji. Badruddin Tyabji. He is Badruddin Tyabji. Now easily you can remember?
Yes.
Badruddin Tyabji.
Tyabji.
Like this, you can remember any name. Just cut into pieces. And when you are cutting, as I said, see that the words should give some meaning to your mind. It can be any language. For example, let me give one more word. Mahadev Govinda ran a day. Have you heard this name?
Yes.
Mahadev Govinda ran a day?
I have.
Yeah. In school days, I was feeling very difficult to remember this name. At the time, one of my teacher told me, how you can remember is Mahadev means Shankar Bhagavan.
Okay.
See that like a Shankar Bhagavan.
Yes.
One person is standing there. And Govinda means Tirupati Govinda, Tirupati Balaji. Govinda, Govinda.
Govinda.
Mahadev Govinda ran a day means entire day he is running on the street. Ran a day. So he is running. So when you see the picture, you can visualize like this, as if he is looking like a Shankar Bhagavan and carrying the Lord Balaji or Govinda Govinda, and he is running a day, entire day. So
Okay.
he is Mahadev Govinda ran a day.
Run a day.
Let me give you one more example. Dada, boy, now Roji. Can you split into word? Dada means
Brother.
okay, brother, or some in Hindi language, Dada means your grandpa,
Okay. Dada.
right?
Okay.
Some people say Dada means Saurav Ganguly also they can remember,
Yeah.
right? Okay, Dada,
Bye.
bye.
Anyhow, brother.
Okay, brother, or some people say bye.
Okay.
Dada, bye. Okay.
Dada, bye.
Now Roji.
Now means 9.
Okay, now means 9. Or some people say just now.
Now. Okay.
Now means 9. Next, Roji.
Ruji.
Roji means roses.
Roji. Okay. Roji.
Now Rosie. So that roses.
Yeah.
Just you see that Dada means your grandpa. Bye means he is saying bye bye.
Bye.
Or you are along with the boy, he is going. They have taken 9 flowers and giving to roses to everybody. Like Dada, bye, now Rosie.
No.
You can remember?
Yes.
See that he has come and he met your Dada and brother. They have gone to like this. And some people said some other way. For example, when I was conducting workshop in Goa, some of the students, they have given idea like this. Dada means Saurav Ganguly.
Okay.
Long time back, he was out of team. At that time, all the newspapers shown his picture as if he is crying. He was crying on the, you might have seen.
Yes.
With that, he is related. For example, Dada means Saurav Ganguly. Bye means all the teammates are saying bye bye. Right? Na Roji. They are saying don't cry.
No.
All the
Roj.
team members are saying Dada, bye. Na Roji. That means don't cry.
Don't cry.
Like this, you can visualize some story.
Yes.
Dada, bye. Now Roji. Like this, you can remember easily some names. The names can be from history or botany or any other subject. Scientist name, people name, anything you can remember. And one more thing is, what you can do is you remember and start sharing with your friends.
Okay.
It will be like a funny.
It will be very funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
When brain likes funny thing, it can remember. You'll be doing revision also.
Right.
So revision also naturally goes. For example, today you take 5 words. When you are meeting with your friends, make like a funny story with this one so that you can remember, right?
Yes. Okay, Kailash, I'm really feeling so great. I can
Good.
remember all these things. I'm so happy. But
Right.
is there any other uses of it other than studying?
Okay, right. Let me tell you. Now you know that in the subjects, whatever you feel difficult to remember the words, you can remember by linking.
Linking.
Now this is over. Let me tell you one wonderful news.
Okay.
By using the linking, you can remember entire lesson also.
Oh,
Within 15 minutes, you can remember entire lesson.
wow, it's super. But how
And
it's possible?
especially
Okay.
for theory subjects, you can remember very nicely by applying the linking. Most of the people feel difficult in remembering theory lessons, like for example English, Hindi, or some other language subjects like Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, or local language Bengali. And some history lessons, they may be feeling difficult, like economics, political science, all theory subjects, civics, they'll feel very difficult in remembering. Here, you want to know that one?
Yes, I do want.
See that, I will prove you that within minutes how you are going to remember. For example, take the study material. In that one lesson we are given, it is called disaster management lesson.
Okay.
Take that pages. Now itself you can also start referring. She is going to help. Now what you can do is, Shruta, see here, this is one lesson we are taken from one post-graduation classes.
Okay.
So, if you are able to remember one lesson from post-graduate classes, easily you can remember your lessons also, right? Let us check it out. See that first, go through it.
Okay.
Let me tell you, my friend, very important thing. Whenever you why you study generally?
To improve my knowledge?
Okay. And actually, it's a good answer. Most of the people, they study to remember the things, right?
Right.
You also study to remember?
Yeah, of course.
That's a mistake we are doing. Please remember, my friends, if you study to remember, you will forget.
Oh.
If you study to understand, you can remember. See, that is the wonder of our brain. Anything if you study to remember, you will forget. If you study to understand, you will remember.
You'll remember.
Have seen, that's why a number of times you are studying textbook, you are forgetting because you want to remember.
Right.
Let me tell you, when I ask a lot of students how many centuries Sachin has made, immediately they will be able to say. What is the hit movie of Shah Rukh Khan? They will say. And see that newspaper, how you study. Study to understand and study to remember.
Study to understand.
That's why you remember the news. Like a movie story. Please remember, my friends, whenever you are studying a lesson, first study to understand. And don't study to get the marks. Don't think, okay, by studying how many marks I am going to get. And one more mistake. First time when you are studying, don't study question answers directly. That's the most of the people in India, they are doing the mistake. Never study question answers directly. Unfortunate, some of the schools, before teaching the lesson itself, they start giving the question answers. That's why you are feeling difficult. Now itself, let's make the change. So let us understand. First is, when you are studying a lesson, study to understand. Best thing is, take the lesson. If time permits, before it happens in your classroom, study it. That is called preview of the lesson.
Preview.
That means, suppose tomorrow your teacher is going to teach one lesson, that lesson today itself, study for 2-3 times. Don't worry whether you remember or not, just for the understanding purpose.
Okay.
When you go to class, it will become like a view. That means when teacher is saying, everything mind says, oh, I know this, I know this, I know this. Well, like this mind will start saying, that is called view. As soon as the lesson is completed, come back to your house and started studying same lesson within minutes, 5 to 6 minutes, that's all. Just glance through it. That is called a review. Have you got it?
Yes.
First is preview. Preview means
Before-
like movies, before releasing the movie, they will show the preview.
Yes.
Like this you will be going through the lesson first. Second is view, because in the classroom when teacher is saying, it looks like a movie. Easily you can visualize into movies. Third is review.
Review.
On the same day, come back and review the lesson. Right? Like this you have to understand the lesson. Okay, now let's check it out. First time, imagine you are studying this lesson.
Okay.
For your benefit, I'll tell you once again, whenever any lesson is there, first skim through 3 or 4 times. That means read fast 3 or 4 times entire lesson. Just 3 or 4 times, don't stuck up. First idea is you have to understand main idea of the subject, main idea of the topic, what author wants to say in a brief, right? Take the disaster management lesson and just go through it. If you want, you can pause for a few minutes. Go through the lesson, take 3 to 4, 5 minutes, you can go through the lesson and take one pencil, okay?
Okay.
Start underlining keywords.
Main words.
Earlier we have explained how to underline in root visual method, okay? When you are underlining, don't underline the grammar, don't underline adjectives, don't underlining prepositions, and see that very, very important words only you underline. Like for example, I am going to show on the screen first paragraph of disaster management. See that disaster management goes like this. Shruta, you can start reading first 2 paragraphs.
Okay.
First read, understand the concept and check it out. What are the important words on that paragraphs? Start reading.
Disaster management. Those who followed the federal and state efforts prior to and in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, which hit New Orleans and Mississippi in the United States in August-September 2005, might be able to fathom and massive investment of men and money. Might be able to fathom the massive investment of men and money that was required in meeting the unimaginable damages. Even in recent California wildfires, lakhs of people were left homeless and vast property was destroyed.
Like this, you can go through all the paragraphs, okay? Now just look at the first paragraph. You have gone through first paragraph?
Yes.
Like this, you have to go through each paragraph, read fastly and start underlining very important keywords which are heart of that paragraph, right? Earlier already we have discussed about the keywords, what is the importance of the keywords. Now, your duty is like all the paragraphs, underline some keywords. Okay? Now tell me, Shruta,
Okay.
in first paragraph, which word do you feel is a very important word in first paragraph?
Katrina which hit?
Okay, Katrina. First is Katrina. In second paragraph?
Fire.
Okay, that is forest fire.
Forest fire.
Okay. See that like this each paragraph make out the list. When I go through this lesson, we find out the following are keywords. Have you gone through all the paragraphs?
Yes.
Now see that you have underlined all the keywords.
Keywords.
From here, I can find out that these may be the keywords, right? One is in first paragraph, cyclone and Katrina. Next, forest fire.
Right.
Next, valuable assets,
Assets.
earthquake, community, equipment, tsunami, road, prime minister. Next, collectors, bank, steps. Now with these words, what you do is, all these words are available. With these words, start doing the linking.
Oh.
You know the linking?
Yes.
For the linking, what are the steps you have to follow?
Posture.
First is posture.
Visualization.
Second is visualization.
Third is story.
Third is story. Story should be in
Action.
A for,
Action.
B for,
Big or small.
C for,
Crazy.
right. Now I am going to say the story. Sit in a power brain posture. Start visualizing. My friends, you can also sit in power brain posture. Start visualizing. Okay.
Okay.
See everything in pictures as if you are watching one graphic movie. Start imagining. You can make some funny story out of it. You have to create fun out of it. Imagine you wake up in morning. When you wake up in the morning, you observe that outside cyclone is happening. What's happening?
Cyclone.
See that from the cyclone, Katrina Kaif is coming out. Wow, good idea, na? Katrina Kaif is coming out and she hugged you. You felt very, very happy. She said, come on, let us start flying. Together you started flying. She has shown you in one big forest, fire is coming out. What she has shown? Forest fire.
Yes.
Yeah. She said, come on, let us jump in the forest fire. Are you ready to jump? Then you said, how can I jump? She said, look at there, lot of valuable assets are there. If you jump, we can take all valuable assets. Are you seeing the valuable assets?
Yes.
See that like a jewelry, computers, buildings, cars, all the valuable assets. Then both of you jumped. Just you are about to take valuable assets. All of a sudden, earthquake has happened. See that from inside of the earth, lot of community people, they started coming. Who are coming now?
Community people.
See that lot of community people, like you can imagine Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Jains, all these community people are coming. And see that people, they are carrying national flags in their hands. What they are carrying?
National flags.
See the national flags. With all national flags, they came and they started preparing one equipment. See that what they are preparing now?
One equipment.
When they are preparing equipment, see that from the equipment, tsunami has come. What has come?
Tsunami.
See the tsunami, dangerous tsunami. When you are looking at the tsunami, you found that there is one approach road appeared on the tsunami. From the tsunami, one approach road appeared. You started walking on approach road. Where you are walking now?
Approach road.
See that on approach road, you have seen Prime Minister. Whom did you see?
Prime Minister.
See that he is doing a lot of actions. See the Prime Minister with action. By seeing that, lot of collectors, they came and started meeting Prime Minister. Who came now?
Lot of collectors.
See that all the collectors are coming. And all the collectors, they are having a lot of money. With the money, they have gone to savings bank. Now where they have gone?
Saving bank.
See that they have gone to savings bank. In savings bank, there were golden steps were there. They started sleeping on the steps. Where they are sleeping?
On the steps.
Good. Now, I'm going to ask some questions. You have to give me the answers. Okay? Now you are able to remember the words?
Yes, I am.
Let's check it out.
I'll try.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. First, morning, what happened?
Cyclone.
Cyclone. Good. From cyclone, who has come?
Katrina.
Katrina. Then what she has shown to you?
Forest fire.
Forest fire. Good. In the forest fire, what was there?
Valuable assets.
Valuable assets. Good. When they are about to take valuable assets, what happened?
Earthquake.
Earthquake. Good. From the earthquake, who are coming?
Community people.
Community people. Good. What they are carrying in their hands?
National flag.
National flags. Tell me where they are keeping all national flags.
In some equipment they made.
Okay, they are preparing the equipment. They are keeping. When they are preparing equipment, what has come out from the equipment?
Tsunami.
Tsunami. Good. When you are looking at tsunami and when you are wondering at tsunami, where you started walking?
On approach road.
Okay, one small approach road you started walking. On approach road, whom do you meet?
PM.
PM, Prime Minister, okay? Now tell me, to meet Prime Minister, who came?
Collectors.
Collectors, good. They are having a lot of money. With the money, where they have gone?
Savings bank.
Savings bank, good. In the savings bank, where they started sleeping?
Golden steps.
Good. They started sleeping on golden steps.
steps.
Clear?
Yes.
Now let's check it out. Can you say only objects?
Only objects. Yes.
Start. What is the first object?
Cyclone.
Good. Next.
Katrina.
Next.
Forest fire.
Next.
Valuable assets.
Next.
Earthquake.
Good. After earthquake.
Community people.
After community people.
National flag.
After national flag.
Equipment.
Equipment. After equipment.
Tsunami.
Tsunami. After tsunami.
Approach road.
Good. After approach road.
PM.
Good. After PM.
Collectors.
After collectors.
Savings bank.
After savings bank.
Golden steps.
Fantastic. Yeah. See that within minutes you are able to remember. Same thing, my friends. She has done in her mind. You also do the linking. Just don't watch it. Do visualize it in your mind. See here, now you are able to remember all the objects, right?
Yes.
Once you remember the objects, now your point is take first word. Start asking question,
Okay.
right? For example, in first paragraph, what is the keyword?
Katrina.
Katrina. What is Katrina?
It's a cyclone.
It's a cyclone. Where Katrina has happened?
Orleans and
Mississippi. Good. They are in which country?
United States.
Okay. When Katrina has happened?
2005 August and September.
Okay, 2005 August and September. What are the effects of Katrina?
Millions of people lost their homes.
Okay.
Money, lost properties is wasted.
Wasted. See that first paragraph is in your mind?
Yes.
Just by remembering only one word Katrina, you can recollect all this one. Second paragraph, for example, what is the second word? Forest fire. Where forest fire happened?
San Diego.
When it has happened?
2007 October.
Okay. What are the effects of forest fire?
Millions of people were homeless.
Millions of people homeless. Okay. How many people lost the home? Approximately.
2000.
Good. How many helicopters were engaged?
Around 1000 helicopters.
See that? Just one word if you remember, forest fire. Only thing is, to understand the lesson, you should have intelligence to ask the questions. Actually, that intelligence was given by the God to the every child. Just check it out. When you are born, when you grow up, just after 1 or 2 years, you will be keep on start asking the questions, right? They'll be keep on asking questions. Whereas adults, they don't have patience, they will shouting at the children. That's why children will stop asking the questions after some time. Same thing, when the child joins the school in very first day, up to 1 year, she will be keep on asking n number of questions. If you want to go and check it out and sit in nursery school, children will be keep on asking. Teachers will fed up with the questions. One fine day, teachers will beat. If you ask question, I will beat you. Then we'll stop asking the questions. Then simply we are become like a machines. We are by hearting. So what you have to do is, whenever you are studying a lesson, keep on asking the questions. Until your questions are not answered, don't go to next lesson. See that once you understand lesson, you will never forget in your life. That's why I have seen your mother, how many times she has by-hearted how to prepare a tea?
No, she
How many
never.
times she has by-hearted how to prepare rice? She never.
Never.
Just she understand. Suppose if I am giving one recipe, it might have come in a newspaper. You started understanding the recipe, you want to remember, you have to by heart the recipe. With the by hearted recipe, can you prepare? No.
No.
When you do, you will never
Practical,
forget.
yes.
So what you have to do is like this. Take one lesson. Each paragraph underline the keywords. With the keywords, prepare one story. The story will form like a movie in your mind. So that once the movie is formed, that will be saved perfectly in your brain. So whenever you want, you can revise and easily remember the lesson.
Okay, Kailash, you told me like you can remember words with stories,
Good.
you can remember lessons with stories, you
Alright.
can remember names with stories,
Right.
all this with those stories.
Yeah.
If I remember so many stories, can my brain remember all this?
Yes, why not? You may be having doubt that, like same lot of students and lot of teachers also ask me same question when I'm in the seminars.
Okay.
They ask, sir, you are saying remember the history names with a story, remember the people name also with a story, words also story, that lesson also with the story. Can't our brain get confused? This is your doubt,
Yes,
right?
it might get confused.
Yes,
no?
no chance. Anything, if it is in the form of video form and video file, if it is in the form of a nice, wonderful, crazy story, your brain can remember. For example, let me check it out. Do you watch movies?
Yes, I
Hindi
do watch,
movies?
Yes.
Okay. Let us take some examples of the movies. Whether you watched or not, you tell me. Okay.
Okay.
For example, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai.
Yes, I did watch
Okay.
it.
Krish,
Yes, I did.
Three Idiots,
I did.
Robo,
Yes, I watched it.
Devdas.
Yes.
See that all the movies you watch. Now I am going to tell you the story of Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. You have to tell me if I am saying correct, you have to say yes. If I am saying wrong, immediately you have to say no, it is not that story. You have to tell some other story if it is not the story. Yeah. Listen, in Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, what happened? Hrithik Roshan is a hero. He will be having some wonderful powers. If he want, he can fly in the sky, he can enter into fire, and he can save the people. In Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. No.
It's a story of Krish.
Oh, it's the story of Krish. Okay, let me tell you the story of Krish. Listen carefully.
Okay.
In Krish movie, hero comes. One disadvantage with the hero is always he forgets. Whomever he is seeing, he forgets. That's why on his body he will be writing the names.
It's Gajini.
Oh, it's Gajini. It's not Krish. Okay, let me tell you the story of Gajini. Listen carefully. In Gajini movie, hero is a scientist. He prepares one person like a human being who is having a wonderful memory. They will be doing lot of works.
I understood it's Robo.
Oh, it's Robo. It's not Gajini. Okay, let me tell you the story of Robo. Listen carefully. In Robo, what will happen? Hero loves one heroine. She gets married with some other person. Hero becomes a drunkard. He will keep on drinking. Finally, he dies.
Devdas.
Oh, it's not a Robo, it's Devdas. Okay, let me tell you the exact story of Devdas. Listen carefully. In Devdas movie, Shah Rukh Khan joins the college.
Okay.
First, he meets Kajal. After some time, Rani Mukherjee also joins that same college.
Kuch kuch hota hai.
Oh, why you are not getting confused with these stories?
I can't because it's a story. It's a beautiful
Right,
story.
because it's a beautiful story. They are framed like a video files. You will never get confused with the stories. Have seen? You cannot get confused with your uncle story with some other uncle story. Can you get confused?
No.
You cannot confuse with one of your school friend story with some other family member story. Can you get confused? You cannot get confused, for example, one lecturer story with your cousin brother story.
No.
No chance, because all are incidents in the form of a story your brain has stored.
Right.
That's why you will not get confused. Can you get confused with Ramayana and Mahabharata? Can you get confused with Ramayana and Kuch Kuch Hota Hai?
No.
No, na? Because they are in the form of stories. For example, can you get confused with Mahatma Gandhi story and a Robo story?
No. No.
Can you get confused with Jhansi Lakshmi Bai story with Gajini story?
No way.
No, na? Because they are in the form. Now tell me whether your lessons are in the form of stories.
Lessons are not in the form of
So
stories.
what you have to do is make in the form of, especially for theory subjects I am saying. Science subjects and all, how you can study, we will discuss after some time, okay? Like this. And let me tell you, my friends, you know one wonderful thing, our brain is an amazing instrument we are having, but unfortunate, which is less used part of our body. Most of the human beings, they use very less capacity of their brain. Suppose if you start writing the stories, how many stories you remember till date? There was one study, it has shown that if the person at the age of 18 years, if give him the time to recollect the stories, the person easily they can recollect around 60 to 70,000 stories. And you know, your brain literally can remember 2 lakh crore stories it can remember without getting confused.
Oops.
Tell me, how many lessons you will be having? Each subject hardly 10 lessons or 15 lessons or 20 lessons. One subject 20 lessons. Suppose you are having 7 subjects, 7 into 20, 140 stories, that's all. You might have seen more than 140 movies in your lifetime. Please remove conception that brain may get confused when I make in the form of story. Brain will never get confused, alright? This is a powerful method. We'll see some other uses. Now you know how to remember the lessons.
Yes.
Especially this technique is very useful whenever you want to remember any theory lessons, right? So for theory lessons, apply this method to register in your mind. This is one way of ingenious method. See that in ingenious method, everything you are making in your mind.
Yes.
Shall we discuss some other applications?
Sure.
Are you interested?
Yes, I'm really
Okay, right.
interested.
And please see that just don't know it, start applying in your life. Take your own lesson, underline with the pencil, select some keywords. The keywords prepare a story. For example, 20 paragraphs, each paragraph there may be around 2 keywords. That means 40 words.
Right.
Any difficulty in preparing linking with 40 words? Let it be 25, 40 or 50, same thing it goes.
Right.
Just like ABC. Clear?
Yes.
Now, let us share some other thing. Shruta, can you tell me some numbers in between 1 to 100?
1 to 100.
Okay?
Okay.
Just start saying.
Any number.
Any number between 1 to 100, you can start saying any number. Yeah, start.
Any number I can just guess and say.
Yes, just guess and say.
That is 17.
Okay, 17,
21.
21.
22.
Okay, after 21, it is 22. Okay.
33.
Oh, 33. Right.
41.
Okay, 41.
16.
16.
18.
18.
12.
12.
14.
14.
13.
13.
22.
22.
26.
26.
30.
30.
27.
27. Okay, good. That means almost you said around 28 digit number, right?
Yes.
My question is, can you remember entire all this 28 digit number now itself?
It's not possible. How can I remember? That's 2 numbers. No, Kailash.
28 digit number, very difficult?
Very difficult. It's almost not possible.
Okay,
Impossible.
right. Now see that when you are looking at the number with a 28 digit so long number, it looks like a complicated thing.
Yes.
Just before we discuss how to eat a big cake,
Split and eat.
cut into pieces and eat.
Eat.
See that whenever looking like a complicated, make it simple. Now let us see how you can remember this 28-digit number very easily. See that all the numbers, what you can do is cut this number into 2-digit numbers. Like, look at the screen, how we are going to cut. Like a total number is 1721223341618112141322263027. This is total number, right? How we can cut into pieces? For example, 17, draw one line. Next, 21, draw one line. 22, like this. 33, 41, 16, 18, 12, 14, 13, 22, 26, 30 and 27. Okay? See that all, now you know 17. Can you recollect the peg words?
It is teak.
17. 17 is teak.
Teak.
21.
21 peg word is net.
Okay. Now like this I am going to explain. Don't worry. You don't take pain. I am going to explain.
Okay.
See that what you can do is wherever the number is coming, you substitute with the peg word.
Peg word.
Like 17, teak. 21, net. 22, none. 33, mummy. 41, rod. 16, Taj. 18, thief. 12, tin. 14, tire. 13, Tom. 26, notch. 30, mouse. 27, neck. Yeah, Shruta,
Yes.
now you know you have seen you are cut into pieces.
Okay.
Can you say each number,
Mm-hmm.
can you convert into pictures? Like peg words,
Peg words. Yes.
right?
Yes.
For example, 17, teak.
Yes.
Yeah.
17 is teak.
I will ask you, tell me. 17,
Teak.
21,
Net.
22,
None.
33,
Mummy.
41,
Rod.
16,
Taj.
18,
Thief.
12,
Tin.
14,
Tire.
13,
Tom.
26,
Notch.
30,
Mouth.
27,
Neck.
neck. See that all the peg words you have come. Now what you have to do is, you know the linking.
Yes.
Start doing linking with these peg words.
With this peg word.
With these peg words, okay? How you can start doing is, now what you can do is, now you know the peg words. You know the linking.
Yes.
Start doing linking with the peg words.
Okay.
For example, I will show you
Okay.
3 words. Like a 17, imagine there is one big teak. Okay?
Okay.
You have taken a big teak, you cut into pieces and you started putting in a big net.
Okay.
When you putting in the net, one nun came and started eating all the teak.
Teaks. Okay.
When she was eating, mummy came out from the pyramid, started shouting. Actually, nun started chasing the mummy.
Okay.
Mummy started walking on a rod. Right? Mummy started walking on a rod, and on rod you have climbed to the Taj Mahal, big Taj Mahal. See that?
Wow.
Right?
Yes.
See that on the Taj Mahal you met one thief. You are giving a shake hand with the thief. When you are giving a shake hand with the thief is started giving a lot of tins to you.
Tins.
Now you cannot carry so many tins. All the tins you started keeping on a big tires so that tires can carry. All the tires are being pushed by the Tom. Tom is pushing the tires. See the Tom. When Tom is pushing, none get out. Immediately none came and started beating the Tom. And after beating the Tom, none started doing the notch. Notch means dance. When she was dancing, lot of mouse started falling from the sky. She took all the mouse and started keeping in her neck. Right? Yes. Now tell me. Now you remember the story?
Yes.
Just what you have to do is tell me only objects.
Only objects.
Decode it and tell me the numbers.
Yes.
Like for example, Just you can recollect from mind. Just you can recollect and tell me what is the first object.
First object is tree.
Teak. Teak means 17.
Oh yeah, 17.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah. Next, what is the next object?
Net.
Net. So net means 21.
21.
Next, what is the object? Next object after
Next
net?
is none.
None. What is the number of
22.
22? Next, after none, none is chasing whom?
Mummy.
Okay. What is the number of mummy?
Mummy is 33.
33. Right. Next, after mummy, where mummy started walking?
On the rod.
What is the number of rod?
Rod number is 41.
41. Good. See that on the rod where you reach?
Taj Mahal.
Taj. What is the number of Taj?
16.
16. On Taj, whom do you met?
On thief.
Thief. Okay. Now tell me what is the number of thief?
Thief is 18.
Okay. Thief is 18. Now, after meeting the thief, what gifts he has given to you?
Tins, lot of tins.
Tins. What is the number of tin?
Tin is 12.
12. Tin, 12.
12.
Next, all the tins where you started keeping?
On tire.
Tire, right? See that? What is the number of tire?
Tire, it is 14.
Now you don't say the objects, start saying only numbers. After
Okay.
14?
14, next comes is 13.
Okay. After 13?
13, 22.
Good. After 22?
26.
Good. After 26?
30.
Good. After 30?
27.
Fantastic. See that all the 28 digits you are able to remember
Yes.
because you learned the peg words.
Peg words.
You learn the linking. By using the linking and peg words, you can remember such a big numbers. Even if you want, you can say reverse direction also. It's not a big issue. So this is one use.
Okay.
Now, only thing is, you should be very, very thorough with the peg words. If you are thorough with the peg words, as soon as any number comes, peg word has to come into your mind fast. Like whenever you are seeing 17, you have to get the peg word. To practice peg words, I can say, as in earlier modules we said, you have to take the image and start jumping. One more thing is, wherever you are seeing the numbers converting into pictures. For example, you are going on a road, you have seen one vehicle, 2248. Immediately you convert, 22 is none, 48 is roof. For example, you have seen 6971. 69 is jeep, 71 is cot. Like you have seen 1734. 17 is teak, 34 is Mary. Like that you can convert so that you will become fast. One more technique I can give you. In your house, write down all the peg words in a small chits. Only numbers 1 to 100.
Okay.
Right? In some more slips, write down only peg words like a tie, knee, ma, Roy, like that. All the things keep in a bowl and keep on television. Whenever you are moving there, just pick it up. Suppose it has come 85. Instantly you are thinking, oh, 85 is 5.
Fine.
Keep there.
Okay.
Suppose you are picked up one thing, it is RR. Oh, RR means 44. Like that you can start remembering, right?
No.
Like that, all the peg words. Now let us see one more use of the peg word. With this so many long digit numbers, you will be easily able to remember.
Right.
What is the practical uses? Suppose if you want to remember bank account number,
Yes.
you can remember. Any passwords
Passwords.
or wherever numbers are coming, you can remember. One more practical use, let me tell you. For example, if you want to remember any one person's name and his mobile number,
Okay.
generally what happens, we remember the mobile numbers, we save the mobile.
Yes.
If mobile miss, you may not be able to remember. Let us take one person called Ram.
Wrong.
His mobile number is 9246324148. I'll repeat. Can you remember the number now?
No, I can't.
No? Right. See that. First is what you can do is see the number thoroughly. Like, then divide the number into parts. Split into pieces. Like 92, 46, 32, 41, 48. 92 is
G2 is Ban.
46,
46 is Raja.
32,
32 is moon.
41,
41 is rod.
48.
48 roof.
How to remember this number is, don't just blindly remember the number. So what happens if you remember, you may forget which number it is.
Right.
Because it is a ROM's mobile number. What you have to do is see the picture of a ROM in ABC.
Okay.
Action, big or small, crazy.
Crazy.
See the ROM and he has taken one mobile.
Okay.
He has opened the mobile.
Mobile.
Everything in story. See that when he's opened the mobile, see that from the mobile, lot of buns started falling down. Bun.
Okay.
Okay. Then all the buns he started distributing to Raja. Raja took the buns and he started distributing to every person, and he thought, I can give these buns to moon also. Then Raja started flying towards the moon. When he landed on the moon, he took some support of rods. With the rods, he started walking on the moon. With the rods, he has reached roof. There was one big building, he has reached to roof.
Roof.
Right? Can you understand the story?
Yes.
Now tell me, what are the objects in the story? First is
Ram.
ROM.
Yes.
Next is
Next is
mobile phone.
Mobile phone is carrying.
Yeah. When you open the mobile, what has come from mobile?
Bun.
Bun. All the buns who has taken?
Raja.
Raja. Where he is going there now?
Moon.
Moon. In the moon, how he started walking? With the help of
Rod.
rods.
Yes.
And where he has reached now?
Roof.
Roof. Now decode it. ROM, mobile. Bun. What is the number of bun?
Bun it is 92.
Good. What is number of Raja?
Raja it is 46.
Good. What is the number of moon?
Moon it is 32.
Good. What is the number of rod?
Rod 41.
Good. What is the number of roof?
It's 48.
Good.
Oh, that's his mobile number.
That's his mobile number.
Right.
Now you know that even though you remember hundreds of stories, you cannot.
Don't get confused.
confused?
No.
Why I am saying is you have to see the ROM and mobile number. Suppose if it is ROM's landline number, you have to visualize ROM with landline,
With landline. Okay.
so that you will not get confused which number it is. From landline, some things will come, right? So that you can remember the numbers.
Numbers. Okay, Kailash, can you tell me, is there any application of these peg words in subjects?
In subjects, you
Yes.
want to be mean that how we can apply these peg words into subjects
Into a
to remember
subject.
the subjects.
Yes.
Okay, what will happen in subjects? Like when you are eating chocolate, some nuts will come, difficult to eat. Like when you are studying history, most of the people get confused with history dates, right?
Right.
Let me tell you some wonderful technique by using the peg words how you can remember history dates. For example, I am going to say one date,
Okay.
15th August 1947. 15th August 1947.
Okay.
What is this date? It's Independence Day.
Independence Day.
Right?
Yes.
For example, the child does not know when it is Independence Day.
Right.
How they can remember? See that 15th 08 1947. Now what you have to do is turn these numbers into pictures. Now tell me, what is the peg word for 15?
It's towel.
Okay. 08
Sofa.
19
Tub.
47
Rock.
rock. Now what you can do is make story with this all objects. How you can do is 15 towel. Imagine on August 15th. August 15th means Independence Day, flag hoisting, that you can remember. See that flag hoisting is going to happen. You have been given the charge of fixing the flag. You are climbing the flag post. Visualize.
Okay.
See that instead of flag there is one towel.
Towel.
Then you felt very, very angry.
Oh.
Then you removing a towel. When you are removing, all of a sudden you fell down in one big sofa.
So.
See that in the sofa there were some springs or something. That's why you bounced back and fell in a big tub.
Tub.
See that in the tub, when you want to take bath, a lot of rocks started falling down.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
First object,
Towel.
what's the number?
15.
Sofa.
It's 08.
Tub.
It's 19.
Rock.
47.
Okay. See that? Now Independence Day is 15th August 1947.
47. Yes.
Easy?
Very easy. Okay, Kailash, this is very easy date. This is our Independence Day. Anybody can remember.
Okay,
Can you
anybody
tell
can
me?
remember. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
anybody can remember.
Of course,
15th
only
of August.
Indians can remember. What about foreigners?
Foreigners, yeah, it's quite difficult for
Okay,
them.
yeah.
But still, it's
Okay.
applicated to Indians.
Right.
So we'll see, like if it's some difficult date,
Okay.
we can remember, very difficult date which we can remember. Then I'll believe this. Going
Okay,
forward.
fine. Let me tell you, my friends, there is nothing called a difficult date and easy date. There is only date. We have created whether it is difficult or easy in our mind. All the dates, they don't have any emotions. Tell me, whether date is having any emotion with you?
That's right. It's not
Simple
having-
dates. We have, with our mind, we have started creating the difficulty or easy. Okay. If you are able to remember, it is easy. If you are unable to remember, then it will become difficult. First split in Congress has occurred after independence. What is the date?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Just you check it out. First split in Congress has occurred after independence. Okay. You may not be knowing. I will give one more hint.
Okay.
On the same date, only one president of India who died when he was in office. One president of India who died when he was in office on the same date.
Still, I don't know.
Okay. So that two GK bits you don't know.
Don't know.
Suppose if I make you to understand, one more hint I will give you. On the same day, one person has born, he is very happy. Always he is happy. Wherever he goes, he makes the people happy and he himself always happy. Do you know that person?
Yes.
Who?
Charlie Chaplin.
No, he is a comedian. Okay, let me tell you. The same date is my date of birth.
Oh.
How can we remember date of birth of Kailash?
Okay.
See that how I related. Actually, my date of birth is 15th February 1969. That is 15/02/1969. When I was going through the general knowledge book, one day I have seen first split in Congress has occurred on the same day. Oh, I thought, okay, my same date of birth on the same date, first split in Congress has occurred. After some time, when I was once again I was going through, because now I related with my birthday with Congress split.
Congress pledge.
After 2 years when I was studying, I have seen that there was one more date, Dr. Zakir Hussain, who died on 15/02/1969. Then I said, oh, on my date of birth only he died. See that how I related. First split in Congress has occurred. I have seen image, like a before interval, it will come, na? Like splitting into pieces. First split in Congress has occurred. By listening that, Zakir Hussain got heart attack and he died. When Zakir Hussain died, immediately Kailash born. So for me, that date is very easy, right?
Right.
So I can never forget. And some people say, Kailash, your birthday is immediately next day of Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Yes.
So people can remember, a lot of people greet me, as soon as Valentine's Day comes, next day is Kailash's birthday.
Kailash birthday.
Now let us see how you can remember first split in Congress, Zakir Hussain and Kailash birthday. 3 birds at one shot. Now see that 15/02/1969. Convert these numbers into pictures. What is 15?
15 is 12.
02